What's going on, Cancer? How are you? Cancer, I want to welcome you to your love messages for the middle 10 days of July. These messages will roughly cover July 11th through the 20th for all placements of Cancer, including the Cancer lover if you're in the house. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Of course, we're going to use our oracle just to get an overview of the energies, and then we'll clarify with the tarot around it. All right. Messages for Cancer, love, romance, and relationships for the middle 10 days of July 2022. Messages for Cancer, love, romance, and relationships. Let's get one more shuffle and then we'll get into it. Messages for Cancer. All right, so Cancer, we have compromise. Okay. We got compromise coming out right there. And then under the deck, we have big dreams. I like this a lot, Cancer. I really do. Let me tell you why. Because it feels like for many of you, if you're already in a connection, the energy that I get is where you and your partner are kind of like give a little, get a little. You know what I mean? The image that comes to mind, and you can actually, take this however it resonates, but like the example that actually comes to mind is like, you work while your partner goes to school and then switch. You know what I'm saying? And of course, that's going to be different for everyone. Just take it how it resonates. That's just a very loose example of what I mean here. You, Cancer, you and your person have big dreams together. Okay. You guys got things that y'all want to do, things that y'all want to accomplish. Okay. And this is you guys working together to make sure that those dreams do come true and that those dreams are accomplished. Okay. Now, for many of you, this is, in your established relationships, okay? Now, if you're in a budding relationship, Cancer, then I definitely get the feeling where this is where you're still having those conversations of, okay, what are your dreams? All right, what are my dreams? Okay, how are we going to best make sure that those fit together for our lives as we come together, okay? So that's the energy that I feel here. We're going to go ahead and go with the story. Now, I'm going to go ahead and say, I do feel like these energies are going to be more so geared, these energies here are going to be more so geared for people who are already established in a relationship or have something already kind of, getting ready to bud and blossom. Okay. So if you're single Cancer, this energy might not be for you. And so with that being said, I want to thank y'all for your time. All right. Now, let's go ahead and move forward and get into the energies and start clarifying. Okay, so we got the Hanged Man coming here at the base, all right? We have the Ace of Pentacles, the Prince of Cups or the Knight of Cups, okay? Okay. And then the Queen of Cups. All right. So yes, so definitely you guys are having conversations about making sure that, y'all's dreams are in alignment or that you have similar goals, I do feel like here with the Hanged Man, I feel like y'all are taking y'all's time. Y'all are planning, okay? Whether you're budding or established, like I said, I just get this feeling that you're taking your time here. You're figuring these things out, okay? And this isn't something that's easy, especially if there's already a situation here with this Ace of Pentacles where maybe someone has already clearly identified where their dream is going to carry them, or, how they want to go about fulfilling their dream. Okay. It feels like maybe there's somebody who already has a clear goal and a clear path already. All right. And so then how do you make that fit with the other person? You understand what I'm saying? We do have the Prince of Cups or the Knight of Cups. And this actually at the crown of the message here is actually telling me that there's someone here who is willing to compromise, whether that's you or them, Cancer. But this is somebody that is willing to compromise, all right? This is someone who isn't actually afraid to say, okay, go for yours, Cancer, and I'm going to help you. I'm going to stay and I'm going to play the background, right? Because they want to be a part of your situation. And understand that playing the background isn't it's a necessary role. You understand what I'm saying? It's not something that you should be offended by me saying. Okay, so I hope that's not it. Even if it's you, it's not something that I really hope that you're not offended by. Okay, but it's a very, very important role. Okay, it's a very supportive role, and I do see that here with the Queen of Cups energy. Okay, this Queen of Cups energy here to me with this Prince of Cups, it's almost where this is a promise, or this is some sort of um, pact that you guys are kind of coming together and sealing in. Okay. So this relationship or this budding relationship actually does show a lot of promise. This does show a lot of maturity. Okay. And I really like how this is such a positive message so far. Cancer, both of you are willing to compromise, or both of you are willing to play supportive roles in order to see someone else's dream come to fulfillment, because you know that it's actually a part of your dream as well. Okay. This could be in two separate different things. It doesn't have to be just in one thing. Okay. You guys can really take this however it resonates. Okay. Maybe this can happen simultaneously. It doesn't have to be where one person fulfills their dream while the other person plays the background role. It doesn't have to be that way either. But I do feel that with the hangman energy, like somebody may kind of, say, okay, I can put whatever I have going on the back burner to lift you up. Okay? Because I know that once it switches, you're going to do the same thing. Or at least that's what the intention is. Okay? Or, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, listen, I know that we both have similar goals and dreams. And so if you are already doing something, or if I'm already doing something that's leading me there clearly, then how is this going to work with the other person, being supportive? Because honestly, it's going to lead you both to that same outcome. All right. Under the deck here, we got the Fool. Yes, we got the Fool. So I really feel like, Cancer, you're really, really eager to join this person, or you're really very much interested in like starting off this new venture, but it has to be done the right way. It has to be, there has to be some support. Everybody has to know their role. Okay. So let's go ahead and see what's going on and try to clarify some more energies here. Oh, okay. I got something coming out. Hold on. What was it? Oh, all right. The Chariot. Okay. The Chariot clarifies between the Ace of Pentacles and the Prince of Cups. So yeah, definitely. I just feel that energy of things moving forward here now. Okay, at one point it was, with the hangman energy, but this is where y'all were trying to figure everything out. This is where y'all were trying to figure out, like the semantics and stuff like that. Okay, what the compromise will actually look like. Now there can actually be some movement here toward that mutual goal or that mutual dream. Okay, and I love this that y'all. I love that y'all have this shared goal and this shared dream as well. That's actually the most important thing that's sticking out to me here in this reading, Cancer. Let's clarify this Ace of Pentacles and the Hangman energy. Ooh, the Eight of Wands. Okay. So again, now we're creating a diagonal here where there's communication within this compromise. And I do feel like this is also, you guys are going to be communicating, maybe like I'm hearing rules, or like even boundaries even. Okay. Because it may even mean that whatever this is, it might take you away from your partner as far as like, physical, you know what I mean? You might have to be at a distance from your person for quite some time while this is going on. With the Chariot, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Eight of Wands, there's definitely some movement here, okay? And so there are going to have to be some boundaries in place while you're gone, Cancer, or while they're gone, depending on, you know, who's supporting who, okay? Especially if y'all are trying to both carry on y'all's dreams simultaneously, okay? This is where y'all are still trying to be as connected as possible. However, there are certain rules that y'all going to have to follow, boundaries, things that you're going to have to compromise about, okay? There's going to be some serious conversations here. All right, so let's clarify the Hangman and the Queen of Cups. We got the Two of Swords, and that's also coming out in your current environment, okay? I feel like there is a little bit of confusion, Cancer. It's because it's like, okay, as I'm looking here in this diagonal between the Chariot, the Compromise card, and then the Two of Swords, okay? So like the energy that I feel here, I do get like this feeling of, it's like, okay, it's just a choice between whether or not you really see yourself like sticking by this person or pursuing your own thing. And I do feel like you do want to do both. And I feel like you can do both. Okay. And this is a way to figure out how to do both. Strategizing there with the Hangman and the Eight of Wands. Again, taking a lot of communication. You need to communicate with your partner, especially if you're feeling a certain type of way now that they're gone, or now that you're gone, or, maybe now that like y'all's dream has y'all kind of going like this for a little bit. I do feel like there's an energy where it will come back together, but right now it's just kind of taking y'all a little bit separate. Okay. And with it under the Queen of Cups, I also get this feeling here with it being under the Queen of Cups. Maybe Cancer, I don't know if you've necessarily, I feel like maybe you are afraid to communicate this energy. And the reason why I feel like you're afraid to communicate this energy is because it identifies a weak spot in the situation. And I don't know if you necessarily want to be seen as that. You want to make sure that you're seen as strong, somebody that can handle, now that things are getting busy. Okay, Cancer. So maybe you have like a really popular person, or maybe whatever your person is doing is having them in the public eye. Okay, and you're kind of having to play the background, or whatever, or something like that. And it can be a little hard. I definitely can see that there's a lot of things that maybe you haven't said yet. Okay, let's clarify here the Prince or the Knight of Cups with the Queen of Cups, and let's see what's going on here. We got the Ten of Swords. Okay, so we got the Ten of Swords diagonal with the Compromise and the Eight of Wands. Okay, well, I will say this, Cancer. At first, it was definitely looking positive, but I do see here in this energy, there may be a little bit of worry. I do feel like there's an energy here of like a sabotaging type of energy, and it's only because of the fear of the unknown. You never really know exactly what your person is doing while they're away from you. Even though rules and boundaries have been set and have been clear. Under the deck here is the Four of Wands. Okay. I don't think that you really have much to worry about. I really think that most of it is all in your head. Okay. There could be a little bit of mistrust, especially if this is someone that you've dealt with before, and there may have been issues with trust before, or if you just have issues with trust, period, then this is where your mind is kind of getting the best of you in a little bit. Like I said, this is where your mind is kind of sabotaging the situation for you a little bit. Because this genuinely is a positive message. You guys should be communicating. You guys should be compromising. You guys should be setting those clear rules and boundaries about what will happen and what won't happen, what can't happen, what shouldn't happen, and what should. All right, as y'all move forward towards your dreams. So there is like a lot of movement. There really is a lot of movement. I do think though that there's also a lot of fear about if you can trust your partner while they're away from you, or vice versa. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's like you've made sure to create a space where they can be comfortable. Okay. but are they too comfortable? You know what I mean? Like, this is just things that you're asking yourself during this time. I don't think that really anything is going on. I just think that this is just something that you think about. It's a fear. And it's understandable, Cancer, of course. Okay? Um, yeah, that's the message. That's the message that I have for you here in love, okay? You guys are definitely moving towards greatness. You're trying to live y'all's dreams together. You may have, like I said, you may have a shared dream or a shared goal, all right? Or this is where y'all are both trying to work on y'all's individuals' goals, but you're trying to do it together in a relationship. And so there is going to be a lot of situations where you're just going to have to talk, compromise, give a little, get a little. You know what I mean? Okay. But then there's also a little bit of worry and there is a little bit of fear because, you don't know. You only know what you can see. And if you can't see a person in front of you, then who's to say what they're doing? But I think that may be kind of like fear and just a little bit of like I said, maybe trust issues if that's something that you're dealing with. All right, Cancer. So let me know what's going on in the comment box below, you guys. Really, this is a beautiful message, and I really, really hope for the best for you guys, okay? Um, Again, this part right here is mostly in your mind. So with that being said, Cancer, let me know what's going on in the comment box below. I want to thank y'all so much for your time. It's appreciated and valued. Go ahead and like and subscribe to the channel, all right? I'm here with your love messages on a 10-day schedule, as well as I also do your daily insights as well. So make sure you stay tuned for that. All right, Cancer, take care. Bye.